So this is a game that's recently come out free for PlayStation Plus. It's been out for around a year. Still costs around 40 bucks if you want to buy it in the PlayStation Store and you don't have PlayStation Plus. But I have very high hopes for this game and I feel like it's going to be really good. So let's go ahead and get right into it, boys. We're going to go ahead and play it on normal mode as usual. I'm going to try not to talk through cutscenes just like in my Detroit series, which I will be finishing soon enough. So I have no idea what Vampyr really is. Never played this game before. But I am interested in what, like, I'm unsure what to expect from this game. It sounds like a pretty cool game. Trailers on it seem pretty cool.
Okay. For the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Chat. Alright, we have control now, guys. That was a pretty intense intro scene. So I guess we've just been revived from the dead. And I would assume I'm supposed to follow these blood trails, and who was that?
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Oh, I'm already a vampire. I go to her. The temptation for the blood was just too good.
Where's my brother? What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. No, no.
His thirst for blood has caused him to kill somebody he loves.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Oh. They're not messing around.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare.
Alright, so where are we headed, guys? I honestly don't know.
I need to get out of here.
So the patrols are chasing us because we just killed, I guess her name was Mary.
No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm.
And I guess she was somebody special to him.
What's going
You know, for being a villager and all. I guess patrols are chasing us now.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go? No, I can defend myself.
Okay, I have a machete to defend myself now.
Who are you? Stay back!
Okay.
Sorry, but you left me no choice.
So now we really are making a public enemy of ourselves. Cutting down the patrol officers.
Stupid beast! Sorry.
Okay. So all we have right now is square to attack.
No, please, stop!
That's what you do with leeches.
And their bullets hurt.
Watch it! It's a killer!
What do you want?
Okay, that's two dead.
I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me.
Are we burning in sunlight? Sun must be coming up.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Okay, so
I
fire
need to
reduces
find
the
somewhere to
maximum health.
hide. Let me go!
Okay, so now they're shooting fire at me. Okay, I assume we gotta kill this guy now.
I need to find shelter.
Shelter.
Is anybody there? What is this place? Place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Alright guys, first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and explore this house. Got a picture right here, let's go ahead and look at it. Flashback. 20-bit Mary.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
So somebody turned him into a vampire, and he wants to know who. Looks like we have a dead woman right here.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities.
So he was
What's this?
pickpocketed when he
Gold
died.
watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it to share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
And they took his dead body and they threw it.
That's impossible.
Must have been the lady who bought the net. Well, they fenced it too. So maybe this is our base of operations for right now. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna explore a bit more of the house before we go upstairs. I want to see what else there is to look at. Fire and sun, new collectible. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire. They do not burst into flames or ashes when they are caught under rays of daylight, but it hurts them good, really good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and then I saw its unholy bones move and school as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it, and when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldred. Perlman leader. Okay, so that's a collectible that goes into the weaknesses of vampires.
I
Shilling.
can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against the wood.
Okay, so that must be a door. That must be the door we take outside. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and explore the upstairs now. See what's going on up here. Anything to collect, anything to look at. I may initiate another flashback to give us more insight on our character's backstory.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me?
This is what caused him
No!
to be
No.
unconscious / dead.
I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Alright. Excuse me, chat. Okay, I would assume shillings are our money. It's a syringe. It's probably health. He seems dead. And a revolver. Is that a secondary? What is that? Our secondary weapon?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
The hospital.
And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
So he was bitten by a vampire in the streets. Let me get some details on this revolver. Okay, so it seems like this takes place in Britain. Bloody Diary, 15th of October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, and a fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th of October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. Foundry has been closed and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th of October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I can go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th of October. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now, it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. Says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st of October. The men with the mechanical shovel have stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night as if they were attacked. There are only a few boats throwing bodies that day, night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd of October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd of October. I cannot sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in. But I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God it will end soon. 24th of October. I was so hungry. I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th of October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I will be with you soon enough. So, what I'm assuming happened is his wife was bitten at some point, and that's why she was acting so strangely. And that she had attacked him. And he either shot her or let her die downstairs alone. And that's why we found him in this armchair holding his gun. In the event that she did make her way into the house, he was armed and ready. Alright, well, let's go ahead and progress, guys.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
So be it.
What's he gonna do? Kill himself?
Rational thinking only.
What if I don't hit the button? I hit it. That's a very deep intro scene. But I'm actually really excited for this game. Really excited to get into it and see what's going on. He was unable to kill himself with the pistol.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, contains blood in sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Evolution. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. Begin by selecting the available skill autophagy. The vampire uses the power of his blood to heal normal and aggravated damage, increasing his flesh, nerve, and bone regeneration. With time, the vampiric ability can be extremely powerful and is sure to surprise any unwary vampire hunter. We think of vampires as immortal, but if you can block their natural regenerative capabilities, they are more vulnerable than you think. Let's get the first level of it. Okay. I'm going to spend 600 points on the first level of this. You have enough XP to unlock an aggressive skill. Claw is a close range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. Blood Spear. You throw a spear made of blood which can pass through enemies in front of you. Or Shadow Mist. Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet or yours. The cloud would explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. I think I'm gonna go with claws. Or wait. Because this would cost me blood. This would cost me 250 points in shadow. And this would cost me 220 points in damage. I think that's how that works. No, it'd do 220 damage. The other one would do blood. I don't know. I actually don't know how these numbers work. I also like confirm to save your choices.
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
What was that noise?
Where is it? Just close.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Okay, this is not our base of operations. I don't think.
Here's the leech. Here!
Oh, I'm a vampire. I can teleport.
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
Go down the stairs.
It's locked, all right.
Offhand weapons can be used by pressing triangle. They have attack, special effects, and consume stamina. What does the stake do? 10 stun damage. Okay, so it's meant for vampires. Looks like
I
this
cannot enter.
No, not that door either. Where do we go from here then?
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
Over there! There's one of
back
them
home.
vermin! Die, vermin!
Okay, press X to bite a stunned enemy. Biting an enemy provides you a blood use. I'll bite him again.
There's a strength I never knew I had. It's locked, all right.
Okay, so it looks like we need to continue to go this way.
There's one of them!
Okay, they're fighting with torches. They know it's weakness of vampires. Okay, I'm biting them.
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being
Okay.
is afire.
Let me heal myself with the blood. Alright, let me get more blood. Let me get more. Okay. Enable heal. Let me get more of that blood. Let me keep that blood stocked up. Okay, so my claw is strong.
My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
My claw is really strong. So I have to get used to using my claw to fight. Because fighting regularly clearly isn't the way to do this. When I have the chance, I need to go for the bite. Your king and country need you. Join the and help. Or any ... Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. Okay, that's that poster's supposed to say, but
My
it
poor
ripped
sister.
out.
If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Can I eat the rats?
I have this
Okay, it's for a nice
thirst
blood refill.
for blood. It's locked.
That door's locked. Means I probably go through this
It's
one.
locked, all
Nope,
right.
that one's locked too. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and bite this rat.
This is despicable.
So apparently, biting people makes the game easier.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Alright, let me get what that was. Bag with some shillings.
What will London have to say to me?
This door might be also locked. Okay, I think all these doors are locked.
Many questions unanswered.
I'm gonna continue to try them just in case. Something right there. Shillings.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood.
This is what I was saying earlier,
The
vampiric
smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone?
Okay. Oh, this is a new hideout. What's this? Stash, can refill all. You know, I still haven't figured out how to use my gun. Crafting. On a workbench, you can craft medical treatments to heal sick citizens, serums to boost yourself, and weapon upgrades to improve and customize your weapons. Okay. Right now I have a treatment for anemia, so I can cure a sick citizen during dialogue. Treatment for sepsis and treatment for fatigue. So in the end, it's, well, at the end of the day, it's do I want to play the good guy or do I want to play the bad guy? Do I want to bite people or do I want to help people? That's ultimately what it comes down to. Alright, I can upgrade my body condition or my physical powers. And increase the damage of my bite. Or I can do fast regeneration. Carry more blood. I feel like this would be useful. To be able to gain more blood when I bite. That sounds like a pretty useful feat. Let me go ahead and grab that. Okay. Okay. I believe I was supposed to keep following it outside. So I'll go ahead and head outside again.
At last, a little life. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is the sewer dog?
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blamed a sewer dog, eh?
Is it just
You
a
make
fairy
it
tale?
sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Alright, well he didn't have
I'll
any
leave
useful
you to your
information
bottle.
for us. But now the bartender might have.
My God,
Something
sir,
for us.
you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
What is
Where
this
am
place?
I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you
Aren't
scared?
Scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So
So
open all
you're
night?
open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Like a gentleman, I guess. Well dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Okay, I need to meet him.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
He opened his window. He probably climbed out. Okay, first door.
This is no place for you. Prewell has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires. They're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Leave, sir. You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm. Say it, the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
He held that holy grail.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I'm a victim too.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I am performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What is this brotherhood?
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Who were you
I
talking
heard
to?
another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
He's hiding something.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Can I talk to him again? I did skip a lot of dialogue choices,
Would
so
you
you
be
guys
so
gonna be
kind
bored with
as to
dialogue.
leave the room?
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight.
Let me talk to this lady.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I just
want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about him.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Okay, I've just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Open the citizen menu. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the XP you earn if you feed on this citizen. Unlocked hints increase the amount of XP. So if I wanted to, I could bite Tom Watts and I get 2,750 XP. But if I were to unlock every hint, the blood quality would increase. But I feel like that would also bring my reputation down by quite a lot. So, okay, so Delaney is fatigued right now. I need a treatment for fatigue for him. They're both healthy, but I need to go speak to Tom Watts.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
You're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I can't give him the fatigue potion right now.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Okay. As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you've discovered. Talk to me about William.
Talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me?
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Maybe it's something about this
I need
bar.
to find him.
Sounds like a vampire.
It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India. Look, I told you everything.
Okay, I can't talk to her again. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and track him, I guess. He needs a fatigue potion at some point, but until I can get that to him, it is what it is.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Examine his wounds.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. What's this? Some sort of note. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Okay, move on.
There are blood flats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Okay, follow the blood trail from the pier. I want to see what that note was that I picked up. If I can, that is. Is this it? Or have I already read this? 30th of October. From G. McCullum to docks patrols. Object: multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it in quickly. Warning: according to recent reports, the vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the Leech brothers.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters.
Okay, I'm forgetting. I keep reading that I'm able to teleport. The Western Docks. Okay. And I'll bite this guard. Okay. Now my blood bar is completely full. They have anything to loot on them? Nah, he's just dead. Some enemies can be more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of resistance. It's physical, melee, or ranged. For powers, blood, and shadow. He's not resistant to any blood or shadow breeds. Orange indicates a medium resistance, red indicates high resistance, so he's resistant to my melee and my ranged, but he's not resistant to my abilities. He's resistant to my range. Maybe I can sneak past them.
I cannot enter.
If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast. Fair enough, Tom. Safer places to be than here. Did you hear me? Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Okay, he has fire. I should be watching out for fire. And bite him. And I'll hit him with this. Okay. I don't believe he alerted anybody else. Surprisingly, he yelled pretty loud. But I can handle these guys. They're not that strong.
It's locked all right.
Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to fight the guys out front unless they've moved. But it also doesn't hurt to get a little bit more blood while I'm here, seeing as how biting people was gonna ruin my reputation. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to bite civilians. Although it would probably make the game a lot easier. I'll try to avoid it the most I can.
Burn it, boys!
Okay. I'll bite him. Give me that blood. Okay, hit him. He's resistant to my melee. Oh, which means he's also resistant to my what's it called? My claw. My claw does melee damage. Okay, they weren't that hard to fight. I figured I'd sneak past them, but it would have been a waste of my time. Equip and press triangle to use ranged weapons to inflict both standard damage and stun damage. Be aware that your ammo is limited. Okay, do I need to equip my ranged weapon? Firearms. Oh no, remember I said hit triangle. Oh, I gotta equip where my stake is. Okay. Wait, where's this blood trail leading anyways? Am I even going in the right direction still? Yeah, I am.
It ain't human!
Bite that. He won't shoot me with this teammate right there. Okay, I want to get this one. Finish him off. I'm gonna go ahead and bite him. Get that blood. And then I'll... Okay, I don't need to bite him because I have plenty of blood. And actually, biting seems to heal me. It doesn't seem to heal me a lot, but it does seem to give me a little bit of health. Which may actually make it so I don't have to use my healing ability that often. Oh, let me read that for you guys. The Guard of Brightman. New practices, new tactics. I know that some of our companions consider the best advantage we have in our fight against leeches is that they can't go out during the day. Thus, we can hunt them down when they hide, powerless in their sleep. This is a rookie mistake. First, because vampires are clever and they have countless ruses and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Second, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruders they would consider their most precious sanctuary. It would cost us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow and destroy them when they are really vulnerable. When they hunt at night, it is much easier to attack them then, for they can easily be spotted. That's why the Guard of Brightman must evolve and deploy new tactics to hunt leeches, small and mobile patrols. Tactics based on technological advantages. Modern communications. We can learn many things from the war in France. New strategy, new equipment, new weaponry. Grenades with phosphorus, ultraviolet light, bulletproof vest, and flamethrower. It's time for the Guard to embrace the 20th century. From a New War by Jeffrey McCullum, Private Leader. Actually, I want to equip that gun. I feel like the gun's going to come in useful. Okay, I believe I go... Oh, wait. I can have a second offhand. That's useful to know. And how do I switch it? Okay, that makes sense. Alright, where's this other... Rats are often located near hideouts. So this is a hideout. I can level up here. We have a dead man in our hideout. Loot his body. Okay. So I guess hideouts are just randomly scattered around town. That way when you're here, you're able to go. You're able to rest and level up. While I'm here, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I have 400 XP. I can level up my blood capacity, but that doesn't seem too useful right now. I feel like I should maybe level up my bite. Although I don't feel like I'm going to be using it too often. Or maybe I should level up my health. For the 50%. Or for the 50 extra health. Or I could save up to unlock Blood Spear and Shadow Mist. Which actually seems like the smarter idea. Actually, this sounds pretty cool. Coagulation. So I block the blood in their veins so they can't move and fight back. Okay, I'm not gonna upgrade anything, as there's nothing for me to, this is nothing I want to upgrade right now. But what I will do is I'll refill. I don't know what that does, but I feel like it has something to do with my gun. I want to, you know, I kind of need to kill him. Get that free bite on him. Okay. Oh my god, my claw one-tapped him. Lord. I wasn't expecting that. That actually caught me off guard. Didn't know my claw was that strong. Just level 1 too. Imagine what later levels that would be.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Use Scythe. Equip a two-handed weapon and press triangle to use a special ability. The Scythe, for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack, inflicting heavy stun damage if timed correctly. So I'm gonna equip that because it sounds like it'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna equip it as a second main hand though, and I'm actually gonna switch to it. Okay, but that means I don't get an actual weapon. That means I don't get a secondary weapon.
Reeks of bloodshed.
Can you guys give me a second stream? I'll be right back. Okay, stream, I'm back. I'm gonna play a little bit more, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream in a little bit.
I must have more. Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop. Just a sip, I promise. Dearest friend, you're my last and dearest friend. William, I can't feel it.
I cannot enter.
The door won't open from this side. Why can't I open this door?
I can't stand it anymore.
William. Oh, maybe I need to get... Maybe there's an entrance from above.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Oh, boss fight. I'm fighting a vampire? Okay, I don't think I'm too good at this whole parrying thing. Use my blood to claw him. Hey, I'm gonna kill him to fight. Can I? Come on, hit him again. Okay, I don't know how to do parry. Okay, I gotta use my healing ability. The victim sounded like he was coming from here.
It's locked.
Oh, where was the victim? Where is the victim? Oh, right here. I'm blind.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Killed him with a stake. Ooh.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be?
Okay, I got a blood sample from him. It's quest item.
Species of vampire. I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Let's go ahead and heal myself up just a bit, just in case we get into another fight. And we're gonna move on. At dawn we row. That's what the achievement's called.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you were gentlemen. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. For London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Okay, so it looks like we're joining the staff at the Pembroke Hospital. And the physician.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. We're going to stop it right here. I may do another one today on Vampyr. I'm really enjoying the game so far. Honestly, the gameplay is amazing. And I just love the thought of, being a vampire and, like, being able to bite in combat for your blood. Or, I would assume later on, seeing as how it told me about blood and stuff and, like, hints, renown, stuff like that. Seeing as how that's an option, maybe later in the game I could choose if I want to start sucking the blood out of civilians to make the game easier for me, or if I'd rather keep the game just as hard as it usually is and just bite in combat to get my blood. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm probably going to do another stream later, and if you guys like to see more Vampyr, if you guys like to see anything else, please let me know. In the meantime, I'll see you ladies and gentlemen in the next one. Bye-bye.